Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I know I'm a little late, but it's better late than never. I hope you guys really enjoyed your holidays. I enjoyed mine. We kind of went away for Christmas and New Year's, which is why I did not post any videos after my last one. Well, after my last one, which is why I did not post any more videos because we left and I just wanted to enjoy my time with my family. I also got really sick while we were on vacation, which is why my voice kind of sounds a little off, a little bit raspy, but just bear with me. It's going to get better. 2019, we are in 2019. I cannot believe that. It's crazy. Time goes by really fast. I hope you guys have a great year. Set lots of goals, set lots of plans, family time, just, you know, all that good stuff so that 2019 can be an amazing year for all of you guys. Today I will be showing y'all how I got this flawless, glowy, kind of dewy skin. So if you would like to know more about this, then please keep watching. Alright, so since this tutorial is going to be mainly about skin and on my face, I already did my eye makeup off camera. So yeah, I just used this I use this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and it's a good palette. It's got great color selection. The colors are a little bit hard to blend, but other than that, it's a pretty good palette. Alright, so the first step is moisturize. So I already did like my skincare, and this is just my moisturizer. And I use this, the Clinique Moisture Surge. And I have a bigger bottle of this, but I got a free sample, so I'm going to use that up first. And just apply a layer of this evenly throughout the entire face. Even if you have dry skin, even if you have oily skin, you should always moisturize because it just helps makeup like sit better and doesn't look cakey. And if you have dry skin, obviously the more you moisturize, the better your skin is going to look. And next comes primer. So for primer, I love the Hangover RX and the Becca First Light Primer, I think it's called. My foundation always looks terrible when I use other primers. So I've come to realize that these are the only two primers that work for me well. And again, I do apologize because my voice is still raspy and there's a lot of noise going on downstairs. I don't know, I think they're fixing a water pump or something like that, so there it is. So for foundation, I'm using the Born This Way foundation, and I'm just going to put a couple of pumps in my little dish here. Alright, and so for foundation, if you like more fuller coverage, use a brush. If you like lighter coverage, you can use a beauty blender. And what I do is I just stipple and pat the foundation into my skin. And then I go over it with a beauty blender just to pick up any excess product. And this is just a basic flat top brush that I bought in a set of like 14 brushes for $10. And this brush turned out to be really, really good. I love it for my foundation. So once all of the foundation is in place, I grab my beauty blender and I go over it because there's a lot of areas where I over apply foundation. So like I said, once that is done, I go in with my beauty blender and just patting everything, making sure that you blend everything out really well. So primer definitely has everything to do with how good your foundation and your skin is going to look, because yesterday I used a different primer and I took off my foundation once, and then when I tried to redo it, it still looked horrible, and it was because I wasn't using my normal primer. So just invest, even if you don't have like the most expensive or the best foundations, I do recommend that you invest in a primer because that's going to make any foundation look boss. I go over everything a couple of times because I like to I like to be extra, and I like my foundation to be perfect. So for concealer, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm like running out. See, there's like nothing there. There's hardly anything left in there, but I still got some. Another thing about foundation and concealers and all the cream products that you use is work in layers. Don't, slab on 10 pounds of concealer and then try to blend it out, because that's going to be hard, because things dry and things settle in lines and stuff like that. So I would advise you to add a layer, and if you need more, add another layer, but you don't need like 10 pounds of concealer just like we all see on the internet. I definitely do not think that you need as much as some people use. And I always take this little brush and kind of work the concealer in, because I already have my under eye makeup done. So I just blend it out and I don't mess up what's already done. And the way that I do it is, first I will apply this like a compact powder, and then I'll add a loose powder on top if I need extra. But this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder, and this stuff is really nice. I love it. So I basically just swirl my beauty blender in there and pat it into my skin. And I apply this powder everywhere that I applied concealer. Next, I will take my Laura Mercier powder and a bigger fluffy brush, and I dip it into the powder and then on the lid, and I set the rest of my face like that. And obviously I go over what I already did. And I will apply powder to my face until I can feel it, until it feels powdery and not tacky. Just because I have oily skin, and throughout the day I will start getting really shiny if I don't apply a good amount of powder. So again, if you have drier skin, I would only go as far as doing like the first step, which was the compact powder, or just do only the translucent powder. Don't go double on the powder if you have oily skin. Sorry. Don't double up on powders if you have dry skin, because you're not going to like it. But if you have oily skin, you can, go to town on the powders, because we need it. So really quickly, I am going to contour my nose and bronze my face. And then to bronze, I will be using this middle shade. This part is super repetitive. It's same thing as always. So for my blush, I will be using this one right here. This is from a BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette. I bought this at Target. So just smile, and I really like blush. Like, I'm really into a really flushed look, so I like to apply plenty of blush. So see, I do a lot of blush, but I don't use like really strong colors, so I don't look too crazy. There we go. So after I apply my blush, I will be doing a little bit of highlighter, and I'm using this highlight by Desi and Katie. So pretty highlight. And do my nose. A little bit up here, just kind of all over my face. So once that is done, I'm just taking a little bit of one of the shades that I did on my under eyes and just smoking that out a little bit because I want it to be a little bit more dramatic. I love my eye makeup today. It looks so pretty. Okay, so once you have done all the powders that you're going to be using, take any sort of setting spray. I'm using the Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray, and you're going to set your entire face. So after you've applied the setting spray, I go in again with the beauty blender and just kind of put everything in place. Tap everything in, make sure everything looks good. And that is basically it for these for my skin. It's not that hard. Honestly, the key to all of this is just moisturize and primer and buying products like based on your skin type. So this is the final result of my skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped some of you kind of maybe learn something or decide on like what kind of products or what kind of stuff you can add to your face or to your skin to make it look flawless, glowy, dewy. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time.